So when April 14th, he advertised this, and he actually did say, he said, there's going to be bombshell, information coming in this revelation on 419. And it will basically so shocking that will basically change and completely destroy a lot of the people's commonly honed norms or information in the mind. So that was a very anticipated event for many whistleblowers or many followers of the Mile Squad at that time. So lots of pressure. So you would imagine, right, Roy? So when you advertised something about to come, right? You're gonna provide the facts. You're gonna provide those shocking revelations about the CCP high officials. You would imagine the CCP high officials would do everything to stop that, right? So do you?
Yeah, and another thing is like if you think about Voice of America, I first heard of Voice of America from my parents when I was in China. Because Voice of America for a lot of Chinese people is kind of like an oracle of truth. It's kind of like it's a symbol, right? A symbol of liberty. A lot of people, especially like after I think the 1980s, after the Cultural Revolution, like people get a radio like in China, and then they just listen to different programs and hide it. Like they need to hide it, right? They need to do it in secret and prevent from CCP finding out. And I first heard about it like because like people have been talking about it in China, like the VOA has been covering like events like 1989 Tiananmen massacre stuff. Like it is really very emblematic, a symbol of liberty, right? An oracle of liberty or truth. And you see, oh, there's a whistleblower from China, and this guy was rich, this guy was successful, this guy just was brave, and VOA was willing to give an interview live, and this itself is very sensational, correct? And also the people, this is a hindsight, but the people Miles exposed was so at that time like his image was so good. Wang Qishan was kind of like the most uncorrupted. His image was so uncorrupted and clean and honest person, right? You remember, like in CCP propaganda, like all the media is saying, "Oh, Wang Qishan doesn't have any children," so there's nothing. There's no way he could ever be corrupt. And he's the best, assistant to Xi Jinping. He's so honest, and his anti-corruption campaign so successful. They're like the pair between him and Xi Jinping will lead China to a really bright and successful future and stuff. So you can see the contradiction, right? And immediately after that, they just cut it off, and then Wang Qishan, he said Wang Qishan like owns HNA, and he has like a $1 trillion wealth. He has like Yao Qing and all these princeling children, like the biological children, like whatever. It's so sensational. It's such a huge bombshell for the Chinese community.